Speaking of Bobby T, man, I know he had the hardest time with you your rookie year.
Ooh, man.
And just coming in and watching the interaction between you and him, you know, it made everybody laugh, but it was also like, ooh, Jeff's getting it right now.
Man, and I'm glad y'all didn't see the part to where y'all was out of the building and wasn't in the facility yet. Now that should have been recorded and probably captured. Now that was a totally different story. That's when I didn't have the full knowledge of the offense yet, or really his terminology.
Yeah, because his slang and terminology is completely different than anybody else's in the entire NFL.
And when he wants you speaking the same language, like he means that. You know what I mean? But like
that's his saying.
It's like, all good though.
Me and you got to be speaking the same language. And you're like, coach, like I'm trying to right now, but like you on a whole different wavelength right now.
You one of a kind, coach.
Right.
You gotta remember that.
That's why he's been doing it for so long. You know, he's been doing it, you know, for ages. He's coached Terrell Davis. He had Clint Portis.
Great name.
Yeah, man. Clint Portis. He had all those guys, you know. Man. He tells us about the story of him and Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
Him and Larry Johnson, you know. So, I mean, and it seems like everybody knows him too, right? Everybody, even our coach, Stews today, he knows Bobby T very well. And that's just a resume he's built for himself. And so he's just helping backs be backs, you know, guys coming in and playing their best and utilizing. And that's the same thing with E too, right?
Yeah,
he's very well detailed. Yes. He does his thing. Coach Stewsville, who we're referring to.
Yes,
he's an amazing guy too. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have these two guys and you know, coaching me.
I was just about to say that because like you hit.
I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast, but I gotta stop you guys and tell you guys about these Doer jeans. Man, these Doer jeans are truly one of a kind. I mean, they have great material. You can go around in your house, lounge around, and then you could also be in your kitchen cooking up something. Or if you like workouts like myself, you can also work out in them. They're truly one of a kind. Right now, my listeners can get 15% off site-wide when you use my special URL, shopduer.com/motivated. You'll want to take advantage of this because Doer never goes on sale. Don't wait. To get 15% off, go now to shopduer.com/motivated.
Yeah, just like you said, we was talking about earlier, you know different people on different teams.
Yeah.
And you hear them, not to specifically say anything, but you hear some of those guys talk about how they coach treat them or how they coach do them or make them feel. And it's just like, man, I'm glad I didn't have to they was hard on me and they want the best for me, but I'm glad I didn't have to feel those type of feelings that y'all feeling. You know what I mean? Like that's what I said. It's blessed to have those two coaches.
Yeah.
Like,
and they've been doing their thing. I mean, Bobby T took a year off and then he came back and he's still coaching his ass off.
Ain't missed a beat.
Missed a beat. I was talking to Christian McCaffrey about him and stuff like that. He's like, dude, like Bobby T loves y'all.
I'm telling you, man.
And it's mutual. I mean, and Christian knows that like he's dealing with one of the greatest coaches over there, right? Man, he's truly blessed, and you see what he's doing this year. Like the dude's just leading the league in every category.
And I know yes, Christian is a player, but Bobby T definitely you know what I'm saying.
You could tell there's like an element to it, right? You flip that switch, and it's just like, oh shoot, Bobby T got a hold of that guy, and we know he's doing good.
He has that effect. That's why I said it's just knowing the game, like the terminology of it, stuff that he pointed out to me and that we watched, like back when we was going through those times, like I still see to this day, like defenses kicking down or the spinners, the tops, all that, just all
Jam Navajo,
and he really installed that and I'm glad he did because it's all the same, man. Like he said, it's a copycat league. I always used to say that, and people do the tendency, people might change it up, but the tendencies are all the same. Still, you know what I'm saying? So
and it's you go into a game now and before I even met Bobby T, I was going in the game, I was a little detailed, right? But I wasn't okay, you have to have your pecker on the inside leg, a tackle, run 33, 32, man. You know, and you gotta be 7.5 yards deep,
bro. And that was the biggest thing when I was making that that transformation from the 49ers to Miami, because a lot of those things, like, I just got done hearing, so like I'm still hearing them and visualizing and so like locked in on it. Like I was still kind of doing the things that but you know what I'm saying? It's just
it's still applied to this offense.
It did though,
which is because we still run the same offense. We have a little bit of different skill sets.
Yeah,
we're a little bit faster, little tweaks here and there, but it's all relatively the same. We still have to line up the same depth that Coach T was telling us early on
all the counters, gaps, inside, like all of it. The aiming points, it's about the same.